Los Blancos were handed an early blow when Trent Alexander-Arnold pulled up with what appeared to be a hamstring injury after only 3 minutes, and they suffered another setback when the England fullback's replacement Dani Carvajal was sent off with 18 minutes left after he faced off with Geronimo Rulli and moved his head towards the Marseille goalkeeper. But the 15-time European champions emerged victorious thanks to Mbappe, who twice stepped up to slam Sportkis past Rulli, taking his club tally in 6-5 games this season. Timothy Weah had opened the scoring for Marseille in the 22nd minute, beating Thibaut Courtois with a powerful strike after former Manchester United forward Mason Greenwood stole possession from Arda Güler in the middle of the pitch. In other results, Gabriel Martinelli and Leandro Trossard both scored and assisted one another after coming off the bench to guide the Gunners to a 2-0 win at Spanish side Athletic Club in their opening Champions League game. Martinelli has had a tough time in recent months, struggling for form and being dropped to the bench with new arrival Eberechi Eze preferred on the left wing. Belgian forward Trossard, meanwhile, has been limited to just 3 substitute appearances so far in 2025 and 2026 after playing 56 times last season. Arsenal without key players Martin Odegaard, Bukayo Saka, Kai Havertz through injury, with William Saliba only fit enough for the bench. Meanwhile, Englishman Lloyd Kelly meted an equalizer in the 6th minute of added time to salvage a draw for Juventus after a thrilling 8-goal second half at home to Dortmund. Centre-back Kelly, who joined from Newcastle in the summer, had given away a penalty to allow Dortmund to make it 4-2, but he followed up Dusan Vlahovic 94th minute goal by heading home a cross from the Serbia striker 2 minutes later. It provided a fitting final to what was a remarkable second half, with all 8 goals in the game coming after the 51st minute and Juventus recovering from going behind on 3 occasions. It is just the second Champions League game where 8 goals have been scored in one half after the second half of Bayern Munich 9-2 win against Dinamo Zagreb last season. Barcelona trashed Valencia with Marcus Rashford involved in a La Liga goal for the first time. And out of the Spanish La Liga games, where Fermin Lopez, Raphinha and Robert Lewandowski scored 2 goals after the Spanish champions. Halftime substitute Raphinha's first goal to make it 2-0 came from a brilliant left-wing cross from England's forward Rashford. The Manchester United loanee, making his second start for Barca, played 67 minutes and had 2 efforts of target in the lively outing. Lopez had run into Ferran Torres, but to net their opener and smashed in a fantastic strike from outside the box to make it 3-0. Raphinha then rifled in their fourth. Lewandowski, also a substitute, finished off Dani Olmo's pass and then dinked in assist, a goal given by the video assistant referee after initially being ruled out offside. Defending champions Italy battled into the Billie Jean King Cup semi-finals with a pair of comeback singles against China. And finally, in tennis, Italy battled into the Jean King Cup. Elisabetta Cosciaretto threw herself to the floor in relief after producing an extraordinary comeback to beat Yu Yuan 4-6, 7-5, 7-5 in the first singles match in Shenzhen, China. Cosciaretto was a set and 5-2 down, found herself trailing 4-0 in the decider before somehow rallying to victory. Yuan twice served for the match, but Cosciaretto broke her on both occasions and won the final 5 games of the deciding set to give Italy the lead. And that's it on Sport News. Thanks for watching. Freeman Usawi reporting for BTV News.